So now we're going to do number 17 through 20, which most of them are right triangle trig, but you can get a little bit of the unit circle involved in there. 17, sine of theta equals 7 over 25. The way you want to start this one is to draw a right triangle. Make sure you put in theta so you know what the reference is. So sine, remember sine is opposite over hypotenuse. That is part of SOHCAHTOA. So opposite is 7, hypotenuse is 25. And really what we need to do is find, we'll call it x, why not? So it's x squared plus 7 squared equals 25 squared. So x squared plus 49 equals 625. So x squared equals 576. And the square root of 576 is 24. So that's now 24. So now it wants us to find secant. Secant of theta is going to be, well, that is the reciprocal of cosine. So that is hypotenuse over adjacent. So that's going to be 25 over 24. And then tangent. Well, tangent is opposite over adjacent. That's J, I swear. That's going to be 7 over 24. Number 18 gives us a triangle with some information. It wants us to find cotangent. So cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. So tangent's opposite over adjacent. Cotangent is adjacent over opposite. We don't actually have to find the hypotenuse. So it's adjacent, which is 7, over opposite, which is 4. For number 19, we're going to have to use the Pythagorean identities. So we're given sine is negative 1/5, which, by the way, sine is y. So we're somewhere here in the unit circle. And we're also given that tangent is less than 0. So tangent, remember, is y over x. So if tangent is negative, here, let's see, as far as our points go, we have negative, negative, x and y. And here we have positive, negative for x and y. So if we want the tangent to be negative, that means that x and y have to be opposite sides. So tangent being negative means that we're going to be in quadrant 4. Okay, so then we have sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. Okay, sine squared is 1/25. Well, negative 1/5 squared is 1/25. Plus cosine squared equals 1. Cosine squared is going to be, subtract 1/25, that's 24 over 25. So cosine of theta is going to be plus or minus the square root of 24 over 25. So that's plus or minus, well, square root of 25 is 5. And 24 is 6 and 4, so 2√6. Because that is root 6 times root 4. Root 4 is 2. Okay, but cosine, remember, is x. So if cosine is x, we're looking for the positive one there. So cosine of theta is going to be the positive 2√6 over 5. Number 20 is asking you to solve for theta, which you could do by looking at inverse sine on your calculator, but let's not do it that way. Let's use a unit circle. Remember, sine is y. So when is the y value? Negative root 3 over 2. Well, we're looking for theta in terms of pi, from 0 to 2 pi. So we're looking in radians. So that's at 5 pi over 3 and at 4 pi over 3. Both will work. And those are both between 0 and 2 pi. They're both on the unit circle.